See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
Senator?
Citizen Bays, coming to CBS Saturday this fall.
Jack. 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 Jack.
I'm sorry if my call came at a bad time. I just felt the situation merited immediate attention.
Yeah, me too. But now that I'm here, I'm not sure my coming was such a good idea after all.
You think we're sending the wrong message, that slashing her wrists is a valid way for Julia to get attention?
What do you think, Lynn? Has anyone really checked the cuts? You know, to see if it was a serious attempt? I'm sorry if I come off sounding like I got a heart of stone here.
I don't think you have a heart of stone, Jack. Believe me, I've been thinking the same thing. Could this be just a ploy of some sort?
Come up with any answers?
Not yet, and until I do, I'm forced to take Julia's actions seriously and encourage anything that makes her feel like she has a reason to live, but I will understand if you feel you can't see her.
No. It's okay. I'll talk to her.
I'm so glad that you're here. It would have meant a lot to Holden.
We always had our differences, Holden and me. Just glad we could resolve them before it was too late.
You know, everybody says life is short. It takes something like this to make you realize how true that is. We can't waste a minute.
Well, not only say that, Cal, my dear sweetheart, you live your life that way, don't you?
And so did Holden. I mean, he made every moment count.
Runs in the family. Speaking of family, I should check in with Julie and the kids.
Send my best, please. It just feels so strange talking about Holden in the past tense. And Luke.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
I'll never get used to that. I keep feeling like somebody's going to walk in here and tell me to cancel this service. That was all a mistake, that Holden and Luke are alive and they're coming home.
Listen, if you need somebody to work some extra hours until you want to come back, I'm there.
Oh, thank you. You've done enough. Thanks to you and to Molly, my house is freed from poisoners and scoundrels.
You've been through so much lately, I don't know how it is that you keep going.
Well, this is no time to indulge myself. I've had a health check. I'm just fine. And Lily needs me. God knows my business needs me.
Well, there's a lot of people there for you, some who you might not expect.
Who would have thought that Rose would be the one to help me out with Worldwide?
Well, we've been here 3 seconds and no one's tried to kick us out yet. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Well, still, maybe we should sit in the back, just to be on the safe side. Okay, here you go.
Ladies.
I spoke too soon. We have every right to be here, okay? I was married to Holden, remember? You're not gonna kick me out. You, nobody else. My mother and I are gonna sit down, Elsa.
Actually, I was just gonna ask you if you're okay. And I can't speak for anybody else, but you're perfectly welcome to sit with me.
I'm so glad you're here. Lily and Faith need all the support they can get right now.
Just can't even imagine.
I mean, we've all had our losses, but to lose your husband and your child at the same time, I can't imagine what she's going through. I know. At least her family is very supportive. They've all rallied around.
Yes, the Snyders are a very tight-knit bunch. I assume Jack is here. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
Really?
No.
I need to talk to him.
What about?
Nothing important.
Well, if it's not important, then why are you shaking like a leaf?
There's nothing I can do for you, Craig. I'm sorry. But you'll be okay. I mean, you've lost money before, right? And wives before. You'll bounce back, so let's just cool it with the song and dance about doing something desperate.
No,
okay?
no. Everything is out of control here, especially Barbara.
Hasn't that happened like a zillion times in the last few months? And haven't you always managed to worm your way back into Barbara's heart and bed?
This is different. She won't talk to me, let alone touch me.
Poor baby.
She's out to ruin me, Carly. But let me tell you something. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so what
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
stop
do?
her.
Are you gonna clean out what's left of her bank account and flee to Fiji?
Why, you coming?
Oh, not again. Not the let's chuck it all and leave the cold, cruel world behind speech again.
I'm not running away from this. Besides, Barbara would track me down like a she-wolf.
Now, there's an image.
You should have seen the look in her eyes. She wants blood.
I hate to say I told you so, Craig, but I did. So if you're not going to run away, what are you going to do?
I haven't decided yet. But my life would be a lot easier if she weren't around.
Unless you're planning on bumping the old gal off. Which you're not, of course. Craig. You're not.
How hard would it be? Huh? Probably easier than we think.
As the World Turns is brought to you by new Pepcid Complete. Just one, and heartburn's done.
Why keep Tums everywhere when you can take one Pepcid Complete? Just one chewable tablet works as fast as Tums, but lasts for hours like Pepcid AC, so your heartburn goes away and stays away. For a free sample, call 1-800-4PEPCID.
I'm Father Time. Really? And I like things that last a really long time. 2,000 flushes cleans up to 4 months. Others sanitize for 7 weeks. That's why it's 2,000 flushes. For my throne. 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
When I put on a wetsuit, it was a bad situation. I was fat. I lost 33 pounds on a Slim Fast plan. I can't tell you how good I feel. To feel young and rejuvenated. I'm ecstatic about what I've done for myself. I have a new body, a better body. But right now, I have the energy to do anything. Slim Fast has made it so easy. Anybody who's got a taste bud will find something they like. It's amazing that something so healthy tastes so good. Slim Fast does have the protein and the nutrients that I need, and I'm not hungry. I feel like a kid again.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Do it for yourself.
Arctic chill. An even colder Dentine Ice gum. Cool breath. Fresh breath like never before. Dentine Ice Arctic Chill. Ice at its coldest.
For years, I did it almost every day. But 8 weeks ago, I cut down. Now I'm using Naturally Smooth from Jergens. It's the only moisturizer that makes my hair finer, less noticeable, so I shave half as often.
Jergens, love your body.
So what about the latest movies?
Up to 31 premium movie channels.
Football, sports,
pro and college.
Food and gardening shows?
Access to up to 225 crisp digital quality channels, plus up to 55 pay-per-view choices per day. There's something here for everyone.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah, you're a neighborhood expert.
But can you explain the stock market lately? Get free standard installation and 12 months of AOL provided by DirecTV when you buy any DirecTV system by June 17th and commit to 1 year of total choice movie programming at your hometown brand source DirecTV dealer.
He works in the murder capital of the world. See where it is tonight on the CBS Evening News.
If 23 Marines died in crashes of this aircraft, why does the Marine Corps insist on keeping it? 60 Minutes, Sunday.
I must be misunderstanding you. You cannot actually be considering murdering Barbara for her money.
Barbara is making my life very difficult right now. If there was a way to remove her as an obstacle...
Stop it! Can you just stop that right now?
You asked a question, I'm giving you an answer.
Well, I don't like that answer.
Oh, okay.
For crying out loud, Craig, I've spent the last few months defending you to every single person on this planet, telling them you are not a murderer. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit by and watch you make a liar out of me.
Oh, you're a good influence, aren't you, Carl?
Is that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
No, it's a fact.
I just don't want to see you do anything stupid again.
Carly, I'm not going to murder Barbara, all right? I was just fantasizing about how much easier my life would be if she were out of the picture. Hit by a bus, for example.
And what if she isn't hit by a bus? What if she remains in the picture?
She wants cash from money I invested. It's BRO money. It's always been BRO money, and I have quadrupled it, but she wants cash by 10 o'clock tonight. How am I supposed to do that?
I have no idea. I wish I had an answer for you, Craig. I really do, but it looks to me like you're clean out of options.
I'm fine. I really am, Kim. At least as fine as anyone can be at a time like this.
Ooh. This is Addie Kim you're talking to.
Everything will be cleared up as soon as I talk to Jack. Okay, I won't push. Thank you. I appreciate it, because this is not the time.
I don't suppose it's anything you could tell Hal. I mean, he's inside.
No, I can't talk to Hal. Not yet, anyway.
How you doing?
I'm not sure it's sunk in yet. It feels like just yesterday I was babysitting for Luke and Faith, and Holden was giving me a cell phone number for the millionth time, and he was probably the second most protective dad I know.
Hello, Lieutenant Munson. And John.
Brian, my deepest condolences to your family.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how are you?
I'm not the one to really be concerned about right now, but I've actually missed being able to talk to you about things, though.
I'll save you a seat.
Sure, thanks.
Look, I know this isn't the right time, but you don't return my phone calls, and there's just something I need to say.
What is it?
It's nothing new, but I'm gonna keep saying it to you until you hear me. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry, even though I don't know what I did or what happened between us. All I know is that I can't stop thinking about you. And I want you back in my life.
So, what's up?
It's Hal. He's been throwing me looks ever since we walked in here. I mean, I know he's angry, but to bring it here, to this place?
Well, from where I'm sitting, he just looks like a guy who's lost a good friend.
And maybe you've lost your reporter's instinct, but he doesn't say anything, but he blames me for taking his job. I know he does. I can't believe you're here.
I came as soon as I heard what happened.
I'm sorry. I know this is a really bad time for you. You should be with your family. The memorial service is tonight. Lily's probably wondering where you are.
Lily has plenty of family around her, Julia.
Maybe if I had that kind of family, my life would be different.
The Holden used to say that life deals each one of us a different hand. But it's up to us how we play it.
I guess I screwed mine up pretty good, huh?
There's still time to turn things around, Julia.
Not for Holden. He had so much to live for. A wife who loved him, children who worshipped him, and here I am, so selfish, ready to throw my life away when I bet you'd give anything to have Holden and Luke back.
Oh, they're not coming back. But you're here. And you have to realize that you have something to live for.
You're right. You're right, and I'm sorry. Jack, I'm so sorry. I hope someday you can forgive me for this. You should go. I don't want to make you late to the memorial service.
Before I go anywhere, I need to know. Why? What made you think that this would be the answer to anything?
I was just saying to Jake and Molly how indebted I am to you. Your Wonder Girl practically saved worldwide single-handed.
Please, I'd do anything for this family. You know that.
Well, I hope you feel real proud of yourself.
To tell you the truth right now, I want to cry.
Don't we all? Oh, forgive me. I gotta take Sarah.
Well, I guess you're wondering why I'm here.
I don't give a rip why you're here. I just want you gone. So just depart on your own, or I'll have you forcibly removed.
Celebrate, celebrate.
Ask your doctor if Celebrex is right for you.
Celebrate, celebrate.
New Dixie Rinse and Reuse is pretty amazing, but can it stand up to the heat of a microwave? What do you think? New Dixie Rinse and Reuse. Any tougher and they wouldn't be disposable.
Doesn't your guy deserve a Norelco razor? This Father's Day, give him the only electric razor with built-in shaving lotion, the Norelco Advantage.
Come closer. You brush, so you can't have denture odor, right? Wrong. Brushing can miss odor-causing food particles. So use Polident. Polident powers away food particles brushing misses. See? Polident for better odor control.
The world is a beautiful place, but not when your eyes feel dry, gritty, irritated. Protect them with Refresh brand eye drops. Refresh is no ordinary eye drop. First, Refresh relieves dryness. Then Refresh forms a lasting shield of protection that keeps irritation out and moisture in. So get relief and protection with the #1 brand recommended by eye doctors. Refresh brand eye drops for relief and protection that lasts.
Twizzlers, play first, eat later.
Wait a minute, not on colors.
But look at this stain.
You need Clorox too.
That's me. What Clorox bleach does for white, I do for colors. Cool. Thanks.
That's my Clorox too.
Clorox 2, the Clorox bleach for colors.
I'm the first face they see when they walk through the door. At this restaurant, my job is to make sure that from the moment the customer comes in, they have the most amazing time. I can't have an off night because of sensitive skin. So when the last customer's gone, I wash the day away.
New Dove cloths for sensitive skin. 1/4 moisturizer. No fragrances or irritants. Just gentle cleansing that's remarkably hydrating.
I know how soft my skin is without even touching it.
So this is one lousy way to get old friends together, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's no time when family and friends are more important.
I'll give you that. Look, Margot, there's no point in putting this off any longer.
Hal, why don't you just say what you're gonna say?
I should have handled it better when the commissioner dumped me and put you in charge, but I acted like a jerk, and I'm sorry about that.
Well, you don't owe me an apology.
Hey, you're not my boss. You don't get to tell me what I do or do not owe you.
All right, fine. Point taken.
I just want to say that I might find fault with the commissioner's choice in dumping me, but I can't find any problem with his choice of my replacement. You're a hell of a cop. Oakdale PD is very lucky to have you.
I think you've done the impossible, Hal. You've left my wife speechless.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Well, don't you hate when that happens?
What?
Guy with a perfectly good chip on his shoulder just lets it go to waste.
This must be really hard for you. I'm just trying to hold on, be strong for Lily and Faith. Well, if you need someone to be strong for you, I'm here. Always.
Thanks. I saw you talking to Brian.
Yeah. He was talking. I don't really have much to say to him anymore.
I'm so sorry about your dad. Thanks, Miss Ryan. I'm gonna go find Molly. Excuse me. How are you doing, honey? I haven't seen you very much.
Not here, Mom. Not today.
Are you still so angry, Jennifer?
I just don't really want to get into it right now. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I don't blame you. Jen, things may change. We may find ourselves on the same side again.
I'm gonna go see how Abigail's doing.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I know you. I know when you're fine, and when you're not fine, you're not fine.
Whatever she's got on her mind, she's convinced that Jack is the only one who can help her out.
Jack? And why do you need to speak to Jack?
I did it because I knew it was the only way that I'd ever see our baby. I didn't think anyone would miss me. I definitely didn't want to keep you from the memorial service. If I'd known that you would come,
How could I not come? When I get a call telling me you tried to kill yourself.
Jack, you're divorcing me. You don't love me anymore. So why should you care?
I still care what happens to you, Julia.
You do?
I want you to be happy. And I want you to get out of this place so you can live a full life, a good life. And when I heard what you tried to do, I was beside myself.
Jack, I had no idea.
A lot of people still care about you. Even Carly, she's the one who insisted I come down here right away.
Carly? How does she know what happened?
She was there when I got the call.
Pretty early. But then I guess I don't need to ask what you were doing together at the crack of dawn, do
Carly
I?
and me. I don't want to play this game with you anymore.
I don't want to play games either, Jack. I just want you to stop pretending that Carly cares what happens to me.
But she does. She felt terrible when she found out.
Spare me Carly's pity! You have no idea how she ruined my life or yours.
Surely you have some idea on how I can get out of this mess.
The last time I helped a guy out of a so-called mess, it cost me millions of dollars. And I hate to break it to you, Craig, but this time I don't have that kind of spare change.
I know that. And I'm not here for a loan, but you know how much I appreciate it.
Then why are you here?
Because I want your idea on how to get out of it, Carly. You're a survivor. You float like a cork. I want you to spin a way to get to Barbara before she gets to me.
I feel for you. I really do.
Then help me.
I'm sorry. I have enough battles of my own these days. The last thing I need is to start fighting yours.
That's right. What part of Get Out is it that you don't
Before I
understand,
go,
Mr.
I
Fraser?
just think you should listen to what I have to say. That's it.
You depart right now and don't even think of going back into the church to see Lily.
I'm not here to see Lily. Okay, I came here to speak to you. That's why I've been keeping my distance, trying to catch your eye.
Me?
I need to talk to you.
Me?
Yes.
Look, don't you even try to think of me as a conduit to get back into my daughter's life.
Oh, come on, just wait for one...
At a time like this when she's lost her husband, she's
You
lost
just
her little boy.
listen for 1,
It is
2
the wrong
minutes.
moment, because I too have feelings and I'm grieving the death of my grandson.
That's just it, okay? They may not be dead.
What are you talking about?
Look, from the start, I always thought that there was something not right about the explosion and what happened afterwards. Now, I didn't want to say anything earlier until I had more absolute proof, but now with all this going on, Lucinda, I can't bite my tongue any longer. And since I'm not ready to get Lily's hopes up, I needed to speak to someone close to her, to you, about what I found.
What is it? What have you found?
Enough to make me want to keep looking for more. Look, Jake and I have done some investigating into what happened when the yacht blew up. And based on what we've found so far, it is too early to be mourning for Holden and Luke.
Maybe it's not stress that's making you irritable. Maybe it's hormones. They fluctuate as early as your 30s.
Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
With plant estrogens that act like your own to help balance hormones naturally,
Gently.
safely. Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
Oh, how was your dinner, eh? Oh, heartburn. I've got just what you need.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepsid AC or even the leading prescription. Cool, effervescent heartburn relief. A different kind of Alka-Seltzer that puts out the fire of heartburn fast.
Feels better, eh?
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Nothing puts out the fire faster.
Fresh, crisp, green, and it cleans dishes brilliantly. New Palmolive Spring Sensations Fresh Green Apple Scent. Springtime, every time you do dishes.
The Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale is on now, with bras starting at just $9.99, panties at $2.99. Save on sleepwear, hosiery, even beauty products. It's the Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale, and you've just got to be there.
KFC's new spicy honey make my tummy singing. Then smoked jalapeno and a long, slow stinging. 20 for $6.99, 8 for $2.99. But not for long.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex with moisturizing glycerin, taken once a day for nasal allergies due to pollens, molds, dust, and yes, even pets. Side effects were generally mild, included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex. Fewer sneezes, fewer worries.
TV's most controversial show, Big Brother is back.
I was a stripper.
Find out the new house guest's sexy secrets when Big Brother 2 premieres CBS Thursday, July 5th.
They will take on any risk, assume any identity, and eliminate any enemy. This fall, go behind the locked doors of the CIA in the new drama you can't miss.
Every day we're not in the news is the day we've won.
The Agency, CBS Thursday this fall.
Oh no, blackheads. It's time for ZA Nose Cleansing Mask. Special sebum adhesive powder attaches firmly to blackheads and dirt lodged deep in pores. Blackheads trapped in powder are cleanly extracted when mask is peeled off, leaving your skin looking good and feeling smooth. Cool, huh? ZA Nose Cleansing Mask from ZA New York.
I'm a Gold Bond guy. Ordinary body powders don't work for me, but Gold Bond body powder is medicated to work as hard as I do. Gold Bond powder keeps me cool, dry, and itch-free.
Gold Bond body powder, medicated to work as hard as you do.
Introducing the revolutionary new Icy Hot Patch. It concentrates pain relief where it hurts.
You gotta try this.
Icy first to dull the pain, then hot to relax it away for hours of relief. The new Icy Hot Patch.
Fantastic how long it works.
There are a lot of children that don't have the family that they deserve.
Our other family couldn't handle us.
They wanted to be together.
I was the only one by myself. I think my children thought that we were crazy to get 4 children into our home at one time. What? 4 brothers and sisters with no parents? Now we're all together.
I take them as my own.
I love them like they're our own. I think we make each other complete. That's what a family is.
You don't know if the guys are looking at you or your mom.
Mother and daughter makeover.
She looks sexy.
On the next one.
Today at 3 on KGMB 9.
Aloha, I'm Angela Keene. The new Miss Hawaii is crowned tonight with Miss America, Angela Baracchio, making an appearance. All the latest on KGMB 9 tonight.
Oscar winner Richard Dreyfuss in The Education of Max Bickford, CBS Sunday this fall.
Whoa. When they said identical, they weren't kidding.
Oh.
You must be Rose.
Yeah.
And I'm her pop, Judy Angelo. Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Joe. I'm Cal Strickland, Rose's grandpa.
Oh, you're Cal, yeah.
That's right, Ollie. You heard about me?
Oh, yeah. Wow, I'm glad that you're here. I would just wish that I was in a better condition to be my grandfather for the first time. I'm so sorry.
Thought. We'll find a time to visit. I just wanted to say hello. Nice to meet you, Joe.
Same here.
Now, let me just get this straight, you know? You say that you think Holden and my grandson are alive. And Jake thinks so, too?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yes.
No, because I just spoke with Jake. I spoke with Jake. Only moments ago, he said nothing to raise my hopes.
That's because we decided to keep this quiet until we found more information.
Oh. So, why have you broken the code of silence?
Oh, this! All of this! Watching your family mourn, okay? It felt wrong. And, like, even if there's a shred of hope, I thought you should know about it.
Yeah, but what's the shred? What is it? Except something that's coming out of your imagination.
Common sense. Common sense, for one thing. Listen, Lucinda, between Holden, Luke, Damien, and the crew, there should have been at least a dozen people tossed around by that explosion, but not one body was found, okay? Not one.
Well, the Chicago police must have considered all of that.
Okay, fine, all right? And then there's the fact that Damien may have rented a speedboat from a guy in Wisconsin who refuses to talk about it, but who is now on his way down to Florida for an early retirement with a healthy boatload of cash. So the questions just keep adding up.
This is the most awful, cruel crock of bull that I've ever heard in my entire life.
I still don't get why it's so important for you to talk to Jack.
It's just that he and Holden were so close. They were cousins. I thought he'd be here.
And if I happen to run into Jack before you do, is there a message that you would like me to give him?
That's very kind of you, Hal, but I think I'll clear it up with him myself.
Does this "it" have anything to do with BRO business?
I'm not going to discuss this with you, Hal.
I'm not digging around for my health, Barbara. If I can't leave you alone, it's because you look like you just lost your best friend.
Maybe I have. I know this is going to sound very strange, but I can't stay here. I really can't. I'm just going to go say goodbye to Lily.
You don't need to run from me. I'm on your side.
It's not you, okay? I just don't think I'm strong enough to handle all this today, Hal.
And you are one of the strongest people I know. If you you need some extra support, I'm here. No strings attached.
Thanks.
Do you think maybe we should back off? I mean, she seems convinced that Jack's the only one who can help her.
But why Jack? Unless
Unless what?
it's a police matter.
You think that Barbara's in some kind of legal trouble?
She's been in all kinds of trouble ever since the day she hooked up with Montgomery. What I'm praying is that she's wised up and she wants Jack to help bring the crook to his knees. And if that's the case, I say more power to her.
Ooh, how perfect! Carly sent you here. She made you come.
She suggested that I come because she was worried.
Worried that it'd be her fault if I ended up dead. So she sent you here to talk the crazy lady out of slitting her wrists so poor Carly won't have blood on her hands.
It's okay, everything's under control.
Ha! Like hell it is!
Cut the act, Julia. You're not fooling anyone.
I'm acting? Me? I am not the one pretending to care about
I don't care. That's why I'm here. No one forced me, and no one's got blood on their hands. Not Carly, not me.
If you believe that, you're way more pathetic than I am.
I do believe it. People have to be responsible for their own lives, their own actions, even you.
Oh, that's funny coming from you, Jack. But I suppose what you're trying to say is, no matter how much you and Carly play with my head or mess with my life, you take no responsibility for anything that happens to me. I could drown myself in the bathtub tonight or hang myself with the bed sheets, and you and Carly just shrug it off. You'd hop in the sack and get it on, just like I never even existed. Well, you know what, Jack? Go home. But do me a favor. You tell Carly that if I ever have to hear about how much she cares about me again, I really will kill myself. Carly doesn't care about me. She won't even care about you for much longer. You just don't know it yet.
In a million years, I never thought you would fail me.
No. Now, don't you even start to act like 1 single ounce of your misery is my fault. This mess that you've gotten yourself into is of your own making.
Go ahead, rub salt into my wounds.
Spare me the theatrics.
It's no act, Carly. The whole thing is ridiculous.
Why don't you try something really ridiculous, really outlandish, like honesty?
On Barbara? She'd never go for that.
Why not? She's already on to you. What do you have to lose? Just go to her. Tell her I'm sorry. Get down on your hands and knees and beg for mercy. And maybe she'll decide not to press charges.
I got a better idea. Why don't you let me stay here a little while?
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. When I'm with you, I can be myself. You know? I just get my head together, then I'd be out of your hair.
I have an even better idea. Why don't you get out of my hair right now? For good.
You're throwing me out on the street?
Yes, I am.
How could you do that?
It's easy. I promised Jack that I would end this, whatever you want to call this weird interaction.
I thought it was a friendship.
Whatever it is, Craig, it's over. Because unlike you, I can keep my promises.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair. Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out and go to Holden and Luke's memorial service. Why don't you leave and do the same?
We can't just stay a little while.
Goodbye, Craig.
I'm not gonna let it happen, Barbara. I am not gonna let it happen.
Now you can do something about sagging skin. New Rock Daily Firming Treatment Protein Active Pure. It will visibly lift your face, firm your skin in only 8 weeks. Rock, we keep our promises.
Claude got you bent out of shape?
get Drano Max. Drano Max removes clogs better than professional strength liquid plumber because it's thicker. Relax, you got Drano Max. Slow, slow, slow. If you're using liquid plumber foaming pipe snake, it's too slow. Get Drano Max, 4 times faster fast. So sit back and relax. You've got Drano Max.
She's cute. Hey, Barkley.
You know those liquid drops, the ones for fleas? Well, they can rub off.
They can? Well, I heard that they can leave pesticide residue in your home. There's got to be a cleaner way. It's a tablet. It's called Sentinel. With Sentinel, there is no pesticide residue.
Your dog has to be tested for heartworm before using Sentinel. In a small percentage of treated dogs, digestive, neurological, and skin side effects may occur. Sentinel. You do have a choice in flea control.
When can you find lower prices at Kmart? Always. Introducing Blue Light Always from Kmart. We've lowered prices on thousands of items so you always get great values. Blue Light Always, only at Kmart.
By the time we reach 40, about 40% of us will already have visibly thinning hair.
Shocked? So were we.
Because we're women.
Helpless? No, we're not.
Because there's Rogaine. Rogaine can help us keep the hair we've got. There's hope, there's help, there's Rogaine.
Choose it one way or the other. New Revlon Wet Dry Foundation. Choose dry for light coverage, or wet for a little more. Either way, skin looks natural and even. New Revlon Wet Dry Foundation.
This is you, and you're comparing a 2001 Pontiac Grand Am with a Honda Accord. The Grand Am SE with the solid value package comes with all this cool stuff. The Accord? Well, to get the same stuff, you have to pay over $2,500 more. Grand Am does give you more thrills for your dollar. It's sporty, it's exciting, and now get cash back or low 0.9 APR financing on Grand Am. See dealer for residency and other restrictions. Grand Am, this is where you get it. Well, there you go.
This summer, dive into CBS.
I sweat myself abroad.
It's cool. It's wild.
Come for the hors d'oeuvres, stay for the interrogation.
It's all here.
This wasn't in the brochure.
CBS Summertime.
So strange the way things work out. I have to lose my brother to meet his beautiful daughter.
I know, but Holden told me a lot about my Uncle Seth.
I bet you didn't hear too much about your Uncle Caleb. Nothing good, anyway.
Well, if I know one thing about Holden, the thing that meant the most to him was his family. He loved family, his whole family. I'm gonna miss him.
I don't even know what to say to you. Luke was such a beautiful, beautiful little boy. And Holden, he was a good man. He was an honest man. Not very many women are lucky enough to say that about their husbands. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm just dealing with a little family business right now. In fact, Lily, I don't think I can stay for the service. I hope you understand. I just have to take care of the situation before it gets any worse. That's okay. You have to deal with what's in front of you. Absolutely. And Holden will tell you to do that.
Barbara. Glad I caught you.
You didn't. I was just leaving.
Just hear me out.
I have
please
nothing to say to you, and I have told you my terms.
That's what we have to talk about, okay? There is no way you could have cash by 10 o'clock tonight.
You said you were going to call your attorney.
If you really want to sell all that stock, I need more time.
I have given you enough of my time, Craig. Enough of it. You're on your own.
So what is your agenda here, Barbara? Your cashier's check or trying to punish me?
Try both.
Can't you see how childish you're being?
Excuse me. Are you aware that the service is about to start? Now, whatever's going on out here really needs to go somewhere else.
You're right. You're right, okay. I just want to be here for Lily. That's all.
Are you going to come in? I have to do something. I have to do something. I have to take care of something. I know you don't understand, but... All right, honey.
When are you gonna learn that these threats don't work?
You call these threats?
Threats, emotional blackmail, call it what you want. I'm not gonna let you guilt me into living my life your way.
I'd say you're getting your way, Jack, every night in Carly's bed. Go ahead, answer it. Tell Carly that her G-man is safe and sound.
Snyder,
Jack, it's Barbara.
what's wrong? You sound upset.
I don't even know how to say this. I feel like such a fool. I found out today that everyone was right about Craig. He was only after my money.
How exactly did you find that out? What did he say? Did he say anything?
No, he's been stealing from my company to make some shady investments. And when I showed him the proof, he admitted everything.
What kind of proof are we talking about?
I have bank records showing embezzlement, and I am ready to press charges.
Have you told anybody else?
No, I haven't. I was going to talk to Hal, but I started thinking about what his reaction would be, and I decided to bite my tongue.
Good thinking.
And then I was going to talk to Margot, but she's Craig's sister.
You're right. No point putting her in that position.
I just don't know where else to turn, Jack. I know this is such a bad day. I know how close you were to Holden, but I have to put a stop to this. I have to.
Absolutely.
Is there some place that we could meet, some out-of-the-way place we could talk?
Can you get to the old boathouse by the river?
Sure. Right now?
As soon as possible.
Okay, the old boathouse on the river, Route 38. I've got it.
Good.
I know that this is an awful lot to ask. I mean, we don't have to do this now. It could wait.
But you'd rather it didn't.
I don't know what I'm feeling. I just am so full of hate and hurt and confusion and humiliation, and I don't know. I just feel so much better if I turn the evidence over to the authorities so I don't have to talk to Craig again.
I know what it's like. Just wanting it all to be over.
Then you don't mind?
I'll finish up here at the hospital in a few minutes. And I'll see you soon, okay?
Listen, you don't know how much this means to me. You really don't. I hurt a lot of people in my life when I married Craig. A lot of people that I loved more than anything in the entire world. People that I thought I lost. And if I can just make it through tonight, I think I have a chance at putting the pieces of my life back together.
That sounds like a plan. A good one.
Thanks. I'll see you at the boathouse.
I have to go. Something came up. Please, business.
Why bother lying? You're going where you're always going, Jack. To her. Carly.
How could I believe a word you would say? I know you've been a liar all your life.
Oh, Look, I'm not here to argue with you.
Oh,
okay? All right? I am simply here to tell you that I was onto something that could be big, and I'm willing to follow it wherever it leads.
Well, why don't you do that? Why don't you follow your bliss?
Good, I will. I'm willing to do this on my own,
Right.
okay? But I don't have the proper resources that a search and rescue like this would require.
Money! That's what you want. You just want
money for
I
this.
would take my money, I would tear it up and use it for confetti.
This is not about the money.
Anything with you, no?
Okay, fine. You've made your position very clear, okay? Maybe Lily will react differently to all this news.
You stay away from my daughter. Don't you dare go near my daughter. Not now and not ever.
For itch sufferers, relief is here. 12-hour Lanacaine with antibacterial plus vitamins. Works all day or all night.
It stops itching plus kills germs.
Lanacaine, itch relief that works all day or all night.
I don't have to vacuum to freshen my carpets. I've got a great partner. Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Foam it on. Odors are gone. The carpet's freshened with no vacuuming. That's fresh. fresh. Carpet fresh, no vacuum. Freshens without vacuuming.
You graduated with honors. Your parents couldn't be prouder. Now you're about to pop the top of a Coke that could win you $1 million. And instead of being known as the smart son, you'll be known as the son who won $1 million from a can of Coke. Pop the top of a Coke from specially marked bottles or can multi-packs this summer for a chance to win. Why not you? Why not now? Time is running out.
Imagine combining the stain-fighting power of Atwt and freshening power of Listerine. You'd get Atwt Plus. It's extra fresh, and nothing gets your dentures cleaner. Atwt Clean, Listerine Fresh. That's Atwt Plus.
Doesn't your guy deserve a Norelco razor? This Father's Day, give him the only electric razor with built-in shaving lotion, the Norelco Advantage.
Headaches are bad, but toothaches are worse.
Discover the speed of Oragel.
Oragel relieves toothaches much faster than headache pills.
Those pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but Oragel gives instant relief.
Oragel's best for me.
Oragel. Faster is better.
Time to relax. What a time for bad heartburn. Try Extra Strength Mylanta. It works on tough nighttime heartburn fast. So go ahead, relax, if you can. Extra Strength Mylanta.
Abner, we're rich.
We're rich?
It's our new litter. It's got diamonds in it.
Diamonds! What's a diamond?
A diamond is a very valuable...
You are mistaken, my friends. The diamonds are crystals in new Tidy Cats Crystals blend. The clay traps moisture, the crystals eliminate odor, and that is the only reason I agreed to live here with the likes of you.
Whatever.
New Tidy Cats Crystals blend.
I still think they're diamonds.
Every day they're dashing.
Paradise awaits.
Dangerous.
I'm gonna be the nightmare that they never wake up from.
And to die for.
You at all worried about wearing me out?
This summer, get into it. Because what these men do next is everything. Only on CBS Daytime.
This is just like you, isn't it? Making up Lily's mind for her?
My daughter is sick with grief. If you raise her hopes and they're dashed again, she won't be able to stand it. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, and it's not what I want.
Okay, then you just you stay away from her, and I'm warning you.
I should have known this is pointless. I should have gone directly to Lily in the first place.
Gone to me about what?
Despite what you think, I came here for one reason, and that was to help you. But it's obvious you don't want help. You just want revenge and payback.
All I ever wanted was love! The kind of love that a husband gives a wife, but all you have to offer is pity. Condescending, patronizing pity. Well, I don't need pity. Not from you, and not from that trailer park tramp who runs your life. You can go to hell, both of you!
I'm sorry, Julie. Goodbye. I hope they can help you here, because I can't.
Oh, you go ahead, Jack. You turn your back on me. I am gonna make you suffer for every ounce of pain that you and Carly have caused me. I will make sure of it. You keep walking, Jack. You keep walking because I'm gonna make you pay. I swear I'll make you pay.
At least I gave her something to live for.
I'll get you. You and your little tramp, too. I'll get you both. Hey.
Oh, hello, Carly.
Why do you look like the one who just lost everything?
It's Barbara. I think she's in trouble.
What makes you say that?
She just left. She couldn't bring herself to stick around. And she seemed really shaken up, and it wasn't just the memorial service. She seemed scared, desperate.
Did she say what was wrong?
Only that she wanted to speak to Jack. She arranged to meet him at the old boathouse by the river.
And you have no idea why?
Oh, I've got ideas. I'm willing to bet the farm has got something to do with Craig.
Craig, but...
But what?
Never mind.
Carly, do you know something about what's going on with Barbara? Damn it, Carly, if you know something, tell me.
got arthritis, I thought my gardening days were over. But my doctor said activity helps. And to make it easier, he recommends Advil. Nothing's been proven stronger on arthritis pain. Advil works beautifully.
Advil, stronger than pain.
Heart health, in the news, on your mind. And now, Centrum Focused Formulas for Heart has been clinically proven to reduce homocysteine, an emerging risk factor for heart disease. Centrum Focused Formulas for Heart.
New chocolate cream Oreo.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for millions of Americans, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. With Ambien, you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and generally wake without feeling groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full night to sleep and wake up rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Hey, what do you think? Boxers or briefs?
Oh, boxers. Oh,
Briefs.
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 Bikinis.
Bikinis.
Boxers.
Look, no, I'm looking at this guy.
They're Hanes. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, that was Michael. I can't stand that. Oh, did you see?
Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCarter of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We're part of the NFL United Way team.
And with the Jaguars Foundation, we work to overcome some of the toughest problems in our community.
Make a difference in your community. Be a part of the NFL United Way team.
The NFL, the United Way, and you.
The power of teamwork.
Who's the mother? Who's the...
I graduated with honors. And you know, the most important thing I learned was about myself. I'm glad I didn't give up.